Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gamebreakers. I'm here with the Gamebreakers crew. I got Will, and I got Allison, and I got Thomas, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition. We are in the Tomb of Annihilation module. We last left our heroes in the previous episode. Go back and check it out. See how our adventures led up to the Rotten Halls. And we pick up with this grand staircase that spirals down several floors. And Azaka had done the perimeter across the top and pointed out this listed warning, second warning. From there were a number of different hallways that led off in different directions, and sights and sounds and smells to be explored further. But I will hand it off to Roken, who was leading the way for how the party proceeds.
Loading.
Gotcha.
Peter's low. All right. Oh, I must be further to the right than I'm seeing.
You're right here.
Okay, yeah. It's letting my computer catch up with me here. Okay. So this was like a. Okay.
The description I had just mentioned there, a grand staircase goes down about 4 stories. There are various sights and sounds and smells to be had from various directions, both on this level you have here,
And can we
immediately
see these things
by
down below?
these 3 entrances on this floor. Down below, you see dim light and darkness. I don't know what your vision and range is, but go further.
So I see 2 icons down there. I'm not in GM mode, am I?
We have 2 icons down in the pit right now, which is Wayne, that flown down there in the broom.
Oh, is that
I
the lunatic?
I had not flown down. I had flown over.
Ah,
Uh, I think I had descended like 5 or 10 feet. There was something under the lip, as I remember, like writing
Oh
or
yeah.
something that I was looking at. But
you're
um,
looking at something on the lower floor,
yeah,
and you see how it goes down like 4 stories.
All right. I want to go check out the staircase for traps.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and give me your uh,
Investigation.
perception? Investigate is appropriate as well, since we can move carefully.
19.
All right, looking over the area, it seems like there's nothing that gives way.
All right. I will go down the staircase.
Okay, sending down the staircase. Like I had pointed out, there are these 3 entrances up on this level, and then there's a staircase that goes below, down
Hmm.
1 story. There seems to be a series of connected balconies where this goes deeper. The stairway seems clear as you proceed down. Don't have any Anything that jumps out to eat you.
Yay. Is there, and it's dark still down here? I can't see anything.
It definitely grows darker. You know, you were in dim light before. I don't know what kind of vision you have.
Regular.
Okay, yeah.
Dark vision. It's not dark vision. I don't think. What would that be under? Proficiencies?
Racial spells, some magic item.
Sure.
So as you go forward and check it out, there's the bronze plaque that was on the east wall, which was some more of these writings that Wayne was looking over. I think I gave you that prompt, yeah? You got that reading?
And I'll light a torch.
Oh God.
All right.
Do you not have dark vision?
I do not.
I don't. Goggles of night take. Attunement. You should absolutely have dark something for dark.
It's only gonna get worse in here.
Yeah.
Alex flies over and taps you on the shoulder and hands you a 1-inch wide pair of goggles of night and says, "You want to borrow these?"
Sure. I mean, I don't feel like torches are such a bad idea either, but okay, we can.
Well, torches draw attention.
Yeah, whatever. So I'll put it out.
It will take time to attune, I believe.
Does not require attunement.
Does it?
No, it's a loadout. The attune.
So while attunement does take time, you know, which item does or does not need attunement there is on that list. So I think I prompted this second writing here, which was the plaque that Wayne was reading as Roken comes down the stairs. And how about Chippy and Alex? See you back there.
Well, I just moved Alex over, which would have been a dash for her, which she can do as a bonus. So I guess she would still have an action. She did just say something to Roken and hand it to her.
Yep.
I don't know that she's. I think she's just gonna follow Roken right for this moment. Chippy, I think I had said before, was gonna sort of investigate, like just try and look and listen down in that storm drain and see if there was anything interesting down there. I think he may still have detect thoughts going, and so he may. I mean, he probably would have just already been aware, but he's just sort of curious about that. He's going to maybe quietly test it and see if they're firmly in place, but not try and break them, but, investigate. You want me to roll?
For the mines in the you can make a perception check. And then go ahead and put Chippy wherever you want. Okay. You said Alex is following. What's Chippy doing?
I guess when he hears all the people thinking excited stuff, he's gonna want to go down there too. So yeah, I think at this point he's probably still on his. He's probably going to climb back on the broom. No, he.
The goggles don't require attunement. I was just looking through it.
Okay.
He gave away the broom. Okay, he's not on a broom. Yeah, he's just gonna semi-quietly. He's not gonna try and be stealthy, but he's just gonna try and catch up with the group.
Okay. So the group descends down the stairs.
Ole's right. Oh, Ole is right over there. If you need. If you need your.
Did
broom.
he hear? Did he hear or think of anything about the was there any sounds or anything that he noticed in the water flowing under the passageway there in that storm drain?
He didn't have any animal sounds or anything that stood out in that way, but there was like the sound of subtly slow moving water.
With a perception of 7, even if there was, he probably wouldn't have got it anyway. All right, cool. Yeah, catch up with the group. Come on, Ole.
So all of you come down the stairs.
I do.
And Wayne is floating there.
Yep. I will maintain altitude while everybody checks this out. And also, just as I'm kind of like heading down, seeing if there's any more writing on the walls around there.
Right. So taking a look around, there is the bronze piece that you saw initially. And give me a perception check. Continue this.
Didn't go through, so old fashioned. 15.
All right. So I got Wayne, and then I'll have you next, Chippy, here. You look around and see that would be to the north. There is another plaque on the wall.
Okay.
And going over to read the north plaque, you see that buttons and reveals and handoffs and such. There you go. Walk through water with weapons in hand. Slake your shadow at the font. The vulture's first step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all. Right, and you've gone deeper, right, to see this north one.
How far down to
It's the next level down.
Okay. Okay. And that's as far as I'll head down for now. I'm still mostly I'm watching above us. We didn't clear that whole upper level as we're checking this one out. So again, making sure nothing sneaks up behind us.
Indeed. So you send back to the top height then to keep an eye on one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm more useful at that than searching around. I Wayne knows what he's good at. Knows to let the pros do the other thing.
Okay. So Chippy, looking around, you see that you're on this lower balcony, and out around you extends these various rooms, both to the north, east, south, and west, one each. And then over, if you were to continue this roundabout, you would be able to walk down these stairs to the lower balcony, and you see that this kind of carries on down below. The sound of that water, slow moving water, fades as you head below. Roken was leading the way. Chippy had made some perception tests there. It seems similarly, they're like just like the previous floor, it splits off into multiple directions. And goes deeper.
Well, we should probably finish checking this floor before we go down then, if it just keeps going.
It seems to be about 4 floors of this.
I go back up the
You can
stairs.
see. Okay, so with Roken heading up, and with Roken,
Chippy and Alex are going to follow Roken, sort of like really oblivious tourists follow a tour guide. Like I don't know. I think Alex may actually like grab onto Roken's sleeve just because, so she can like look around and not pay attention where she's going.
and Azaka had walked the perimeter back around here to the stairs. Nods as you come back up.
Chippy is off trying to detect thoughts and all of what I, the player, can see. There are clearly no thoughts within 30 feet, but he's still like, I wonder if Stone ever thinks anything, and he's sort of having his own mental exploration while he follows along.
Love it. All right, so everyone finds themselves at the top, and Azaka's like, well, yes, we'll start to the north. We should probably stick together.
Don't go in front of Roken.
Stops at the corner.
Azaka, what are you doing? Nobody walks in front of Roken.
Probably a good call.
Yeah, in the jungle, nobody went in front of me. In here, no, none of us go in front of Roken.
So we came from here. Right, this hallway. So I guess we'll go north. I can see parts of the map, but I know my character can't.
Indeed, I haven't done any blocking or anything.
So I will go and check for traps on the way with investigation.
Okay, so you
21
make
for
your
that.
21 to check. And move you through around this corner, heading to west. And you have the room that opens, and you see this rusting statue of a knight on the far side. You see with that 21 that there are shards and flakes of rusted metal on the floor around the statue's feet.
Is that a trap?
There seems to be something here that has caused this. This is not the natural state or behavior. This could be the result of a trap or magical effect. But there's something about that statue. Like, why has all the metal been drawn to it?
Magnets. How do they work? Let's see. Well, do I can I make a perception check or investigation? Like, see if there's any evidence of like a trigger or something like that?
So you can roll Arcana.
You can roll what? Sorry?
Arcana.
Arcana. Okay. Six.
Okay. Well, with the perception check high enough, you were able to, before entering the room, determine that there is something that was off about here. There isn't anything that stands out like a pressure plate, like you've seen those previously.
Yeah.
It could be magic based. Then it wouldn't be like with the disabled traps that you typically are used to seeing.
Yeah.
Or maybe there isn't an off button. But there's something about that statue.
Can I throw like a metal ball bearing at it? See if it also is drawn that direction.
Indeed. You can toss it that way, and when it passes the threshold into the room, it accelerates across the room. It doesn't even touch the floor.
Oh.
Hits the shield. There's a ding. And then there is a fine dust of what was the bearing and drops at the feet, joining the other piles of metal.
So it disintegrates or something. I'll toss like a stick or something that isn't metal. Does the same thing happen?
You look around and see like a loose rock on the floor, and you kick that in there, and it seems non-responsive. Looks like you might have figured it out.
I'll turn around and kind of call back, or I guess, are we in the mind link?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will think back. There's a statue that attracts metal and disintegrates it ahead. There's no off switch.
Could we just break it?
Maybe. It's metal. The statue appears to be metal, doesn't it?
It's it's a metal shield.
Okay. Can we steal it? Okay, I have. Like, does it look like it's affixed to the wall, or can I tell?
You see, it's standing in that alcove here,
Yeah.
so it doesn't seem to be stuck to the back to the wall. It seems to be standing in place on
Okay.
from the
Well,
ceiling.
hold on. Okay, so I have don't I have a bag of magic holding? Does anyone? I guess I don't.
I
Bag
mean,
of
you got
holding.
cantrips. You can just see if that does something too, right? That costs nothing.
Yeah, I'm just
There are
thinking.
other options here.
You want a bag of holding? I could.
Maybe.
All right, hold on a sec.
Well,
Alex is going to start shuffling everything from one bag to another.
while he's doing that, I'll just shoot a lightning or a firebolt at it.
Go ahead and make your attack. You can have it at advantage. They need moving.
Okay. 16 to hit.
And it seems to not hit the part that you were shooting for in the shield and, hit into the statue, which does show something happening. Like, you firebolted the rock didn't like it, but you did not actually hit the shield you're trying to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just try to knock it over.
Right. I think that's also a spell attack.
I guess. It just says a spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. Can't
Okay.
attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Okay. So the spectral hand grabs onto it, but it's not like something that can just be like lifted. It seems to
It can't
be
just knock it. It can't like knock it over.
It seems to be attached. Yeah.
Okay, it is
Well
attached.
anchored.
Okay, thought it was sitting there. All right. Well,
I mean, you did damage the statue somewhat.
we might be able to attack it. I can damage it, break it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start shooting arrows at it.
Okay.
So
go ahead and take a shot.
29.
Sokka joins in. Fun. PPU. Shoot it. I can do that.
Yeah, there's exactly one thing I can help with.
I can do that.
So it's a 28 and a 26. I have a feeling that's gonna hit. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
sharpshooter. That's a 23 and a still.
23 hits.
Is it undead?
It is not.
I didn't think it was.
Arrows fly. One of Azakas hits the statue in the back, and one hits the wooden shield. Makes the thunk, and then it seems to fall as the metal tip disintegrates off the end. Wayne, what was your damage?
40,
10, 40.
22, and 18. One
A few
through the
things
neck.
bounce off of it, and then you're with your magic bow shot, the shield is destroyed. The blast goes through and hits the statue, and down they go. It's a pile of debris.
I mean, it sounds like it was kind of cool. I never heard of a rust-inducing shield. That could have been a fun prank to play on somebody. But probably better to just not risk us losing our equipment.
If it broke that easy, it was decorative.
As decorative as a canoe. But yeah.
After quite a bit of rummaging and dumping stuff and whispering and like sort of bickering slightly with Chippy, Alex manages to get all of her stuff dumped out of her tiny little bag of holding, and then kind of promptly when the shield is now destroyed, she presents an empty bag of holding to Roken. Here you go.
Are you gonna test a ball bearing or other something?
Yeah. Test a ball bearing.
Okay. Second ball bearing, you flick it into the room, and then it bounces across the floor and rolls off into a corner. So that
All right.
effect is gone.
We can still get all the pieces, Chippy, if you want to try and remake it. If we all survive this,
Right.
right? If you're
No,
interested,
so,
no sense leaving it here for.
Anytime anything magic is destroyed, I initially have a really grumpy response. I'm sorry I blurted that on you. It was good shot, good call.
There is a faint sound of water once you enter this area. You hear water from this direction, and you do get a line of sight down on the sarcophagus and the room where the whites were hidden. The hungry for life undead things.
Hmm. Is there anything interesting in the pile of rust?
Metal shavings of rust, which have varying degrees of interesting sense of rusted metal.
Yeah. Okay. I will go north.
So away from the hungry for life undead to the south, heading north here into this room. I'll give you that perception check as you enter the new area. And you do see a large fountain in the center of this room, crested with moss.
28 perception.
There are 3 marble maidens in the fountain holding pitchers from which water flows out.
Hmm. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room. Is there anything in the fountain besides the statues?
You don't see anything in the fountain itself. The water flows, and while there is moss on things around, the water seems fresh.
Oh, that's um.
I don't like it.
I'll
Say
drop
over
a
the
ball
mind.
bearing in it.
There's a little bump as the ball drops in and settles into the bottom.
I'm looking back through my notes on the different things like fountain. I don't see any. Wait. Slake your shadow at the font?
Font is like fountain. And that last one said something about holding weapons while we walk in the water, right?
Yeah, walk through water with weapon in hand, slake your shadow at the font. What does slake mean?
I like to drink, to quench.
I guess
Sate.
I'll hold my hold my dagger and step in the fountain.
Your shoes and feet become moist. The water feels cool.
Do I see my shadow?
There seems nothing amiss about this darkened room this dim room that you're in.
Well, I don't know,
And now
guys.
if we drink it, we're going to get athlete's throat from the dreaded halfling athlete's foot.
That's what prestidigitation is for.
I think
Well, you can just make it taste good.
Does that work on COVID? Oh, wait.
I think we should probably just. I mean, there's no markings or anything. It doesn't seem like this opens anywhere or has anything for us.
Yeah.
There wasn't an investigation specifically, which would be
Oh,
you checked for
to do
traps.
a longer search, but also there isn't anything interesting that stands out in this room.
I guess I'll do an investigation on top of the perception so we can move on.
Can Alex assist with that skill check?
Sure, it'll give me an advantage. 21.
And with a 21, yeah, this has some sort of feed from outside. It's still kind of cold like it is in the mornings. Nothing of interest.
Okay, well, I shake my boots off and I think that's all we got.
Hey, can
just
Chippy
prestidigitation
investigate
to
the
dry 'em off.
statue thing? Sorry. Can Chippy do some arcana, like just checking out the statue area?
Okay. You can make an arcana.
With Alex's help too.
Okay. You investigate the fountain with some arcana. It doesn't seem to
No.
be.
Sorry, hold on. Not the fountain, the statue where the magical shield and the rust are.
Aha. The magical. Gotcha. Thanks. You see that it was some kind of magical item. You can see now that it's been destroyed. It seems that you could do that. If it was still intact, it might be hard to do so without a detect magic spell. But looking over the statue, it seems like whatever magic it had is gone now. It has been destroyed.
Chippy's gonna start sort of poking around in the piles of rust with the tip of his sword, just to see if there's anything under there that's interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, it seems to be like the dust of disintegration. It has been disintegrated. As you swish it around, you see that there is remains of like leather strappings or other things, as whatever metal thing was destroyed, what was not metal wasn't destroyed. But that was so long ago, it's all just dust now. And Chippy does hear from this room the thoughts of the hungry undead. So
Dragon, remind me, did we loot the crypt dwarf?
Tomb Dwarf.
The undead dwarf, tomb dwarf. You said he had a mask on, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Indeed. It was a mask of a horned devil, which is the same face that was the darkness when you first walked in.
Right.
Right.
I
You said you
will.
took the mask.
Okay, that's what I was checking. I didn't remember if we had grabbed.
There were other things I don't know if you took or searched that wasn't mentioned.
Well, I was not the one down, so
Okay.
I'm just
No, I thought it
wondering if
was
he has.
you that flew over and took it out and then investigated it. Maybe I was wrong.
I was flying over it, but I didn't go down physically to it.
then it has a mask on it.
Oh, then it hasn't been. Then nobody has grabbed it. Okay, well, in that case, I will go now.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'll grab that.
I didn't want to die. I thought that's why I didn't take it.
Well, the
Makes
thing
sense.
said something about wearing a mask to not be seen.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right.
And yeah. And the undead in there have masks too, right? Are they the same mask?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll hand this to Roken. Maybe it won't turn into a fight. I mean, as soon as it does, handle it, right?
Yeah.
Or would you rather us clear it out first and then you check for?
No, we can do it this way.
And do I need to make an investigation check? You said there were like other things potentially on the body.
Yeah, if you want to make a search check.
Oh, that's going to be a 23. Roll the 19.
All right. With that investigation, the tomb dwarf has this paper mache mask, something that's not sturdy. It does have a long sword. It's wearing the strung long bow. It has a quiver. It does seem to be wearing some stud leather. That's all you can find.
Hmm.
I'll just take the mask, unless any of it looks well made or potentially magical. That's
It
all.
all looks in the theme of this old lost city. Okay, so with the mask, Sokka catches up to the party here. She pulls her bow and it's like, I'm ready to move.
All right.
Are you gonna try the mask thing or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. If we're all ready, let's do this. I guess I'll put the
Why
mask
not?
on. Gross. I hate it.
Hey, before the next major plot point, this probably doesn't matter, but I just realized that 11th level, Alex got this ability where when she helps somebody, they get to add a d6. That wouldn't have made any difference to Alex to Roken's investigation check at the fountain, right? If Roken added a d6, would that have made any difference to the results of that investigation check? I kind of didn't think so, but sorry, I
Worth
forgot that.
checking.
Yeah, your fox does that now too. When it helps you, it adds a d6. Also, it can help as a bonus and as an action, so you can do it twice. Moving into this area below to the south, you see this vaulted tomb overgrown with moss and creepers. There is a stone sarcophagus on a step dais in the middle of the floor. And on the wall behind, two large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. Now, in these niches that we pass through, including the one that you walk through, like in this section, there are seated undead. doesn't seem to immediately respond to you as you approach. And you see the window, of course, that you looked down through before.
Yeah.
These corpses also have the black mask of paper mache.
Yay, I'm on trend.
You, as you visually, fit in, you realize the mask, has the same smell of these ancient undead. And you fit in, by smell as well.
Gross.
So gross. And you come into the room, and with your, can you give me a perception check from this room?
29.
29 is solid. And with a 29, you see that these whites, as it's been determined, are similarly armed. Long sword, long bow. You see that there is this sarcophagus, and you see that there are seems to be that kind of slightly mismatched two shapes that's a giveaway for a secret door. Additionally, as you notice this door, you also notice the disc noticing the room. That is, these eyes are moving around, looking.
There's
Now,
eyes looking around, moving on the inside.
the disc of eyes, the bronze disc carried.
Oh yeah.
there.
Okay.
With dozen eyes on it. Those dozen eyes seem to dart about the room and blink.
Oh, I hate
Now,
that.
you didn't stealth your way in here, so you would be plainly visible.
Yeah. What's up, homies? I'm not sure what to do in this room. I guess I can try and activate that secret door.
There's a sarcophagus. There's a secret door.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
There's the dormant undead.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything with it.
I mean, we're gonna need to clear them out one way or the other.
I thought we were trying to leave some obstacles for the folks behind us.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, step out of there, fireball, several fireballs. I don't know.
It's not like there's going to be a secret chance that the good guys, whites. So, yeah, I'll step out of there and you can fireball it.
I mean, unless anyone has a reason not to. I mean, is there something more fun? Ooh, we could do the one with the butterflies where I accidentally got you last time, but this time I won't get you. And and then
right.
everybody would glow, and it would be radioactive. And I don't know. Do you, Wayne? Do undead care about radioactivity? Would that be a good damage type for them?
Fireball's great. The more you think about it, the longer it takes.
All right, fireball it is.
So, who's fireball?
Me.
Okay. Show me that fireball.
Is this a door and is it open?
So this here is an open stairway down.
Okay. I meant here though, like into the room.
It's an open. It's
Okay.
an open doorway. Yes. Stepping through, opening this door, this open archway. Stepping through it, it's like there is an alcove of insets with all these whites, and it's like this door was right in the alcove there. Yeah. So
And
they're not
Chippy
going
will
to
be careful.
save because they're inactive,
Dexterity. I mean,
right?
and Chippy will be careful to put the edge right at the window in case Ole happens to be chilling on the other side still.
Indeed. We'll say that he is not. He's following along. So you had a good look on the room, so you go down there and place it as you want. There's what level are you casting it at? So the seed of your fireball darts off and streaks into your point and blossoms into an explosion of flame. The room fills with fire. 32 fire, to be specific.
Nice.
And with that, there is a screech, and these whites stir. And I am going to go ahead and prompt for initiative time at this point. A second before you roll. Let me clear. We have all turns. Select your token, then roll. Make sure we have it in that order there.
Do you want us to do sidekick and primary on the same initiative or two separate?
We'll do running on your primary and your sidekick acts with you. Am I sharing stopped?
Uh-oh. Yep,
Yeah. Let me.
it sure did.
It sure did. Something is not. That should fix it. Okay. So go ahead and prompt. We got some initiative coming in here. I see. We have waiting for Rokin up there on initiative.
Oh, sorry. I don't see myself on there. I got a 17.
Yeah, you gotta. Okay, another turn. All right, so we got a handful of this up in here. It looks like Wayne is leading this initiative. These points have cried out and began to stir.
The one directly in front of Roken
Yeah.
is gonna get it, and I'm gonna give it to him.
I believe it.
Soon as I get to okay. Does it see me? Is it surprised? Is it
It
using dark vision
is.
to see me?
We don't have a stealth check from you, so you and your people to see are immediately apparent. Yes.
So
As Wayne is making his attack, the whites are making their stirring.
are there any lights?
There is dim light that's coming from this hallway and this window, and there's dim light that has reached down into this. This upper floor is dim, and it grows darker below.
Got it. Oh, did that not? So the VTT bridge I'm using is apparently having trouble. Sorry about that. $27 to hit the first one.
That is going to hit, yes. That will do it. Right, and there's 7 leather that you previously identified.
And just confirming, these are indeed undead. We didn't read them wrong.
These are undead. Yes. Your favorite enemy.
So that's going to be 35 damage on the first shot. No spell slots spent.
35 damage on the first shot.
Yep.
Good. And with the flames of the fireball dying down, your arrow streaks into it from behind and it drops over. Collapse.
Then the one far on the far end. That's going to be 23 to hit.
Okay. And you got dim vision at that 70 there.
Yeah, I got 120 feet of dark vision.
Nice. Okay. And your strike was a 17, I believe you said. That does hit.
Total was with sharpshooter was 20.
A 23, yes. You hit.
30 damage.
That's the 30 damage of your arrow plus the flames, the fireball seem to overwhelm the white. And it slumps over.
I will use my cat's reflexes up into here.
Mhm. Straddling the fallen corpse.
Yep. And I will take a similar pot shot at this one. That's a 21 to hit. 23. I keep undead. Yeah.
That's a yes.
32 damage for that one. And I will spend the rest of my movement to clip out, and I will be flying over the stairs.
Mhm.
So maintaining the same ground level. And that's my
It
turn.
does slope downwards. So
Yeah, I'm on my broom.
And with that retreat, the 3 shots go down, and we hear the sounds of trouble here. And with the first white coming down to the hallway, it meets Broken here. And is going to make a What's your AC?
17.
17. So it looks like it does miss on
Woo.
the first hit. And then it makes a swing with its longsword. That's also ineffective. It does this some kind of, breath drawing, draws breath, and you feel a tug at your life force. You feel its hunger.
My life.
This one stacks up behind and pulls its bow. It's gonna shoot at you twice. The 22. It's, I believe, for 10 piercing. The second 15 misses, I believe.
Yep.
And then we have a third one that lines up and has its bow readied. 2 shots to you. 18 and 19. So those last 2 hit. 10 piercing and 5 piercing.
Ow.
And the wisps of flames fade, but their fury is seen. And they stand in front of you, Broken. It's your turn.
Let's.
One with sword and 2 with bow. They are right there.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I am going to disengage. with my
No attack of opportunity. Yeah.
yeah. No attack of opportunity. And I will fall back to get out of the line of sight.
Okay.
But before I get completely out of sight, I will cast Firebolt with assistance from my fox on the aim.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
So
So I got a 19. Rolled a 19 for 29 on that to hit.
that's going to do it.
Yeah.
I guess the one in the lead that hungers for your life.
So 3d10 fire damage, sneak attack damage, 21 additional. Woo! And then I get out of line of sight, and that's my turn.
Lances out and it drops to ashes.
Perfect.
With those severely diminished, we have Chippy.
All right. So, correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like Roken did not get a saving throw on that special attack that just happened.
It had an attack roll, and if it succeeds the attack, they get the save. So,
Oh, I see.
Failed to hit her AC.
So whatever the super special carry attack was. All right. Great. Yes. So, all right. Chippy is going to cast a, let's say, Firebolt. Why not? And that's, I believe, that's an RSA attack, right? Is that an RSA? Yeah. Great. Okay, so go ahead and do that.
Probably have
And
maneuver your way into make that attack. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
line of sight and stuff.
Yeah.
You got this.
So 5-foot step, and they're both standing right there. And Alex will help with that attack since the opponents are within 30 feet. So he'll get advantage on that. $29 to hit.
That's great. That was a natural 20. Not only is it hit, but you get crit dice damage. Solid.
All right, and I believe the standard dice on that for his damage is 3d10. Plus, there's an extra 1d6 damage from Alex helping. So that's 3d10 plus 1d6 plus whatever the crit is.
That's your dice.
That's only 12 out of 3d10. Oh, that's irritating.
It's your dice, so roll another 3d10.
Okay. Better this time, maybe.
I think also the 1d6, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah.
Hey. That's a little better.
There it is. 12 and 18 and 5. Yeah, 35 damage. and your fireball reaches out, and the white is reduced to ash, revealing only a single white standing behind him.
Yay! And so, because that was Alex's bonus action to help, she will now, with a very somber, low cackle, she draws her brand new pistol that she's never used before, and she will, attempt to fire that pistol at that right there, and that would be that. She does not have advantage.
But she
15
does.
to hit.
A 15 does hit.
Whoa! Wow. All right. And so then she gets the extra 2d6 damage from that expert inspiring help or whatever. Damage would be that. Plus the 2d6 is there. So it's 20.
And I'm going to ask you, how do you want to do this? Because your shot obliterates this way.
Woo! I mean, it's just. I mean, she's 11 inches tall and she's got a pistol. So this pistol got to be like what, 1 inch long. So it's a really damn small bullet. But I don't know. Maybe it's just sheer hatred. Like I think she kind of growls when she pulls the trigger, and
all right. And with that, the last of the whites are defeated, and it is quiet once more. It would be Wayne's turn, but as we said from initiative, with people, Zaka asks, "Is it clear?"
Seems clear. I'll go take a listen, take a look. Looks clear.
Heading to the room, you see perceptional check. Opportunity for Wayne.
20.
You see the secret entrance door there. You know how those two shapes don't quite line up there.
Mm-hmm.
The disc with moving eyes over here, the sarcophagus, the window. No movement other than the darting eyes. A swirl of dust.
All right. In that case, I will back off out of combat mode and go back to nobody goes in front of Roken.
hey, Roken, just checking. Did you get hit? Are you okay?
I'm about. I did get quite a hit there. Yeah.
Like 10-5 or something like that.
It was just almost half my health.
Yeah, it's 25.
Chippy's gonna start digging through his bag of holding until he can find a greater healing potion. Hold on, it's in here somewhere. He glares at Alex. If somebody hadn't dumped all their stuff on top of it.
You can just name the come to your hand.
Chippy's gonna stare off into space for a second and do an Arcana check, and of course realize that Wayne is right. and get as red as you've ever seen a rabbit.
Only
That's
when
a
it was
double
funny.
1 Arcana check. Thank God it was for that and not on your fucking doodad.
Love it. You're like, no, you have to dig around. It's how it works. Blatantly wrong.
All right. You're the wizard. I'm just a warlock.
Azaka steps back. All right, Rokin, lead the way.
But yeah, Chippy hands the greater healing potion to Roken.
Okay, I will drink it. And what's the roll on that?
Greater heal.
I think it was 3 dice. I'll look for. I wrote it down. Hold on.
Four die 4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Glug glug glug. 16. Nice.
3 arrows are no longer embedded with you painfully. Feel somewhat better.
Nice. Dodge the bleeding there. Excellent. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll investigate this room further.
Okay.
Are the eyes still following us? Or did they
So,
get burned?
the eyes dart about the room, but it does not seem to see you.
Okay. I'll roll an investigation, kind of poke around, see what's going on here.
Okay.
Some help from my fox. Ooh, I got a nat 20, 31.
Love it. So
Tell me yours.
the whites, the ones guarding this place are dead. Mostly reduced to half. The disc of eyes looks onward, but seems to take no heed of you. Checking this, it does seem to be that you could heave the sarcophagus open. As you check it out, it seems like the lid has like a slight movement. You could lift it without too much effort.
Sure, I'll open it. I'll do an investigation check first around the room, see if there's anything.
I'm going down the list of things that you put together. After the sarcophagus, you also see the secret door set in the back.
Oh, a secret door.
And you had made the spot check earlier to spot it. With the investigation of a 20, you do see that it does opening it seems to be some kind of trap or trigger. Whatever it is, this door seems like it would spark when it opens, as the edges are made of flint. It's like this opening this door is also a striker to light something.
All right, I'll see what's under the sarcophagus lid.
All right, so you go to lift and give me a strength athletics. It's got a DC 13, as you felt it.
I rolled 11.
With your 11, oh, I don't even see your roll.
I did it in Dungeon Master's Vault.
Gotcha. With your
quicker for me.
11, it has a give, but it seems to be that you're not quite levering it open right. Typically, a stone sarcophagus lid like this would be way heavier.
I'll call back. Someone want to help me? open this?
The lunatic will give you guide.
What?
The lunatic will give you guidance.
Why don't you just help me lift it?
Oh,
We
that's
don't
it.
need magic.
It's a cantrip.
Strong. Are you feeling strong? Strong. All right, so
It just looks at you with hypnotoad eyes.
as it comes into the room, it's apparent that all of these wandering eyes do see the frog and all stare at it.
One eye stares back.
The eyes blink and continue staring. And no change.
Oh, is Roken wearing that mask?
Yeah. Must be that.
Well, you can make another DC 13 athletics, but this time with advantage.
Just one. Plus. I rolled a 20 again.
Love it.
Whoa!
You heave the sarcophagus lid and slide it aside. And as you slide it aside, you see that it does have an actual locking mechanism that could be opened with thieves' tools. But you are able to also just pull it open, and the lock did not stop you. Inside, you see bones. Can I get a knowledge religion check? Anyone out there?
Yeah, don't rely on me for this kind of roll. I know not the ways of your gods.
Wayne got a 17.
I got 12.
Lunatic got
So you see bones. These are bones of a creature that, with that check, tells you it would be, oh, this is an Obalaka creature. That is, it's one of the statues that was outside. It is the bones of one of the animals that was also a statue. That 17 names that creature Zorbo, one of the 9 trickster spirits.
Well, is there anything besides bones?
So, looking through these, sitting atop of it is a ring.
I will take the ring.
Okay,
I do not put it on. I just grab it.
of course. So, as that name is, was it Wayne, or is it that had the 17 religion?
Yeah, it was Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne's like, yeah, that looks like that animal Obalaka, which was a statue of Zorbo. And as you say this, Rogan grabs the ring and lifts it up. And
Chippy says, "The ring is a path to another tomb," from the other room.
as you touch the ring, the dust swirls into a shape of a small, feral, bear-like creature. The one with the block up. And that creature billows towards you with a ghostly roar. Okay. Just a moment here to. So the ghostly form washes over you, and you feel Roken. You internally feel this ghostly form that was just in front of you wash over, like inside of you, spreading out from your hand, which touching the ring. And there is a prompt. So at this point, you have a choice. And you can choose to resist this force that tries to ride you like a horse, or you can let it mount you in the seat control. You know that you have this choice as it happens. You can let it happen, or you can roll a save.
I'll roll a save.
So give me a charisma save.
Oh. Okay. See with the right sheet. Yeah. My charisma save's just loud. 4.
And you say, no thanks, I do not want you to ride me. And it says, too bad. And Roken is now gone. So, with Roken no longer driving,
Dun dun dun.
we do have Roken the Observer. Roken the Observer seems to be in what would be the equivalent of an empty playroom. On the stage is the normal Roken experiences, but now you're sitting in the audience watching it happen instead of being a part of it. You are still aware. It's not you. So, with that as what everyone else sees, there is a jerk. Roken stands up straight and then kind of does like a little shimmy in place. And it turns. Who are you?
Are we still in initiative order?
It is not initiative, no. And it turns and it turns to Wayne and says, who are you?
I'm Wayne. Who are you?
I am Zorba. Where? What? it turns, takes a look around.
One of the
And
trickster got.
with that, I will pause and say, we're about to open a whole new can of worms, and before doing that, I will acknowledge our timing for the evening. We will step away and leave our heroes with this unusual situation.
Yep.
Broken now. One of the trickster spirits.
Dun dun dun.
And nothing will go wrong.
Now, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like and subscribe so you can see more. And head up our Patreon. Help us do it better next time. Till then, have a good game. Bye, everyone.